All right, this is a pretty crazy story. So walk me through what happened. How quickly did Twitter suspend you after this tweet?
It took actually 7 days, so it took me by surprise. I think what this demonstrates, though, is that when you're on Twitter, it's not about um, communicating with facts. It's actually about upholding to a certain worldview and ethos. And the reason why I tweeted what I did to Chelsea Clinton is because on Trans Remembrance Day, it was a day that everybody was virtue signaling and misleading the public about the reality of trans murders in the United States. And as you said, every murder is a tragedy. However, 22 murders a year is not an epidemic. And by calling it an epidemic and bringing in elements of race as well, helps create a panic. And you see that demonstrated in the rhetoric of LGBT activist groups, as they actually lead people to fear for their lives needlessly.
Right. That's what I was going to say. It's fear mongering in order to push their political agenda. And it's exploitation of these people that they are putting this panic, to use your word, into, or inspiring this panic. It's exploitation of them for a political agenda, which is nasty to see. So talk to me about the data in your tweet. So I want to show this tweet again if we could, because I want people to understand that not that there would have been anything wrong if you had aired your opinion here, but this was actually just data, facts, reporting. It was not it did not include any of your opinion. So where did you get these numbers?
So I got these numbers actually from the Human Rights Campaign, the same organization that Chelsea Clinton was retweeting. So the Human Rights Campaign is actually provides a pretty reliable data set on the number of trans homicides in the U.S. And they are actually they overcompensate in that they include every homicide, regardless of if there's a hate crime element or not. Because the numbers of murders are so low, anywhere between 22 to 26 a year, we can analyze case by case and look at all the known suspects, those who have been convicted, and overwhelmingly, the truth is they are Black men, and the victims as well are Black or brown trans women of color. So, the facts on the ground is that the intersectional theories doesn't hold up in reality in this case. The fact that they happen to be trans and people of color doesn't actually make them more vulnerable to getting killed. And I put out a claim that it is an empirical claim that is verifiable, and for that, Twitter deemed it to be inciting violence or threats or harassment against a protected group.